trained. Your training proceeds well. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes, for matters of such gravity we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question. Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure. As for me, no, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Lostovakin, Strudul, Rockventinvak, Bardonax.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the Master, he is our leader. He surpasses us all. You weren't, but thanks to the blade, he lives. He speaks to us only rarely. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Sky above, voice within. Show you how to open the way.
Look. Va. Kor.
Through my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous.
Look! Vakar!
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Look!
Who's there?
Look! Look!
Where'd you come from?
Look! Look! Vakar! Look! Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundunik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Show me what you can do. Greet me
Oh,
not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlastmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw mortal, even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Kome, but our Hadrime. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodi. May delay it. Closer. You have not answered my question. Why do you need to learn this Thum? Prusa, perhaps this world is simply Rof. Even we who ride the those who try to. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Crosis, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Then it was the Kel. It is the Kel. But this is only a small... which is why I have lived here for thousands. If you brought that with the elf, you could learn Dragonrend. from the... You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the sun.
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle!
Dar Sufurse Alduin. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Baldur, Sori, Birkir.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Baldur cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Meye, Tarudis, Ane, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted worlds have you created? Tarudis Parnas, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power, I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel for the first time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Damn you! It's no use. Slow, Feldir. Now!
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard! Begone, World Eater! By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out! You are banished! We shout you out from all our endings unto the last! You are banished!
Worked. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Aloki nakip sileshu. My belly is
Where'd you come from?
die now and meet your ancient sun god.
Lost Fund, you are too late, Alduin.
Sula.
Must be gone now.
have become strong,
Man off.
but I am Al,
Man off.
firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat.
Must be gone now.
I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
Man off, I said. What?
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant. This should shake. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon, a fine place to trap. Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. But no, I meditate. No, contemplate. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you, Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Look Thum.
May the gods wa- I must... I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. According to legend, Jarl Ol... They say Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. What you're at? You want me to let the dragon into the heart of... There must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. I didn't... Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. Ulfric, do you think... No. I can't... But getting... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Wind.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Gotta keep my eyes open.
You might want to rethink
Damn
that.
dragons could
You're
swoop
missing
down
out
at
on
any
some
time.
wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear them.
Straight from the fjord.
If you're interested, traveler.
Seems there's no end. The finest weapons and armor. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Take a look. Keep safe, and always wear your armor.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection. I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Hail, companion.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatic.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack.
There's
on
something I can
Whiterun.
do for you? Perhaps direct you to the nearest prison? I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scout...
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
Whatever you've heard I can do,
He'll come around.
Probably. Don't be so sure of that.
I remember
We've
you.
intercepted couriers
You were at
from
Helgen
Sun.
with us. Come
The
to join the
Empire's
war.
putting a great
Speak
deal
with
of pressure
Galmar.
on
He handles
Whiterun.
the new recruits. Good. And what would you have
They
me?
used to call
Speak
Windhelm
with
the City
Galmar.
of Kings.
He'll size you up and see
In
where
that
we
book
can best
somewhere.
use your talents. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that.
I don't know
They
how
all
you
know
convinced
that.
Ulfric. How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
Whatever you've heard I can do, if Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Mind
Taking
what or
Obsidian
who
and
you
leaving
practice
him in
this
disgrace will
on.
make a more powerful statement.
Strength and steel are well and good. So we're ready to fight.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes fear.
Been up to the Blue Palace? It is a sight to see.
I'm telling you.
Speak with Legate Ricka.
Ulfric's
The
planning an
Greybeards.
attack on Whiterun.
What do those old... Why, there's nothing to discuss. They are getting to be a... My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just... I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Has he? He's probably hoping... Yes, he'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts reports.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. Can you believe it? Both Ulfric... Stormcloak.
You've got some good pieces of the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop. If you need...
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron.
Where'd you come from?
Force! We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old You're looking at a real warrior. At least I used to be.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. But regrets are Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter. Why? Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomatic as usual.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here To deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this.
We're counting on you to make this all worthwhile.
I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf,
I'm afraid there's
you are familiar with the
serious
Dragonborn's plan.
I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. And I'm cross-referencing this. By calling the dragon with the... He's not... I think it's very likely that... Odahviing.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
Snow hunter.
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, get my men ready.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be there.
Be careful. May the gods, as I promised. Now that it's upon us, as I promised, my men know what to do.
Must have.
Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
What would you really do, Grandma?
One of the... Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah? Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Hear that?
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down. Hold your fire until he's close.
Where'd you come from?
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Pinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Many of us among ourselves once he has been to lost ofan Hinland. Only, of course, I could fly you there, but not while in prison. Onik, and you free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
I can't believe... You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap.
Was nu? Sini dein Rufe Asbal. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bokotin stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or I'll do this.
traveler, mist. Many have braved the shadowed vale, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. The world eater waits to
What brings you, wayfarer grim? A fate but sure restrained our wrathful. By what right do you living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. None may pass this You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. Shore's fate.
Far you've traveled, your trials
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shaw's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Seek ye food or song unending, fighting, drinking.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
No gloom
Endless
can hold
wait
my
gives
heart.
way to battle.
Counsel
Alduin's
before
doom,
battle is
his
blindly
death or
joined.
ours.
Alduin's mist is more than a snare.
Take your ease. Wolves fade.
But with four voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast.
Shaw's power protects this hall, but beyond is fear. Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war. Our wills
The eyes of Shore upon you this day. Defeat Alduin and destroy his soul snare.
cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Again!
Look!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power crumbles. Do not pause for breath. Look!
Endless wait gives way to battle. No escape this time, foul worm. For Skyrim! For shore! Another cause freedom! Down with you, damn
At last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nurn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Not for Kanlaran.
So, it is done. Alduin Dilong. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Indeed, Alduin Wahlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father.